All right, next up, Colorado and Kansas. What an interesting Big 12 matchup this is. We've got Colorado, 3-point road favorites, 59.5 the total. Kansas, they were spoilers to another Big 12 team's dreams last week, handing BYU their first loss of the season. Can they do so here and at least attempt to spoil Colorado? And their look to get into the Big 12 championship game. They're 6-1. Atop the conference, tied with BYU. But again, Arizona State is still in the mix. Even Iowa State still hanging around. There is a pathway for Iowa State, but less likely for them. Of course, BYU and Arizona State playing almost like an elimination game for the Big 12 championship and the college football playoff. That's a huge game. We'll talk about it later. But Colorado controls their own destiny. Will they be able to get it done here against Kansas? Kansas is playing their best football right now. It's not going to be easy for Deion Sanders, Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter, and company going into Kansas here. I wouldn't be fully trusting of laying it with Colorado. Colorado's definitely playing great, no doubt. They've been on a point spread machine. I don't want to step in front of Colorado. 8 straight point spread covers, 8-0 against the spread their last 8 games, 7-1 straight up. It's been a tremendous run for them, no doubt. Their offense has been outstanding. Sanders to, of course, Hunter. And also, don't forget the other receivers, too. Draylon Miller and LeJontay Wester, Will Shepard. They've all stepped up, too, for Colorado. And the defense, which was much maligned, starting to get better for this Colorado Buffaloes team. They have played better defensively as well. But here's Kansas, that since their bye week prior to playing Houston, they've covered 4 straight. And they probably could have beat Kansas State, the one loss, by 2. So, great game. It really is. Not a game I have a strong feel on because I don't want to get in front of Colorado, but you want to get in front of Kansas. I mean, Kansas has turned it on, and Daniels is starting to play like the quarterback, and Neal is running the football well for the Jayhawks right now. And their defense is not playing as bad as it did earlier in the year. So, great game to watch. It's just, for me, 2 teams, it's hard for me at the moment to step in front of either one. I would lean Kansas, though, at 3. I got the funny feeling, though. It's going to be a tough game for Deion to go in there and try to win it. What do you think here, C-Mac? Colorado, Kansas?
Yeah, I think so, too. And it's tough because Colorado's just red hot. We'll see. But I think Kansas, getting that win, I mean, which was just a dogfight. Both those teams just didn't get much. All the defenses were really good in the BYU game, and they got the stops when needed there late. And I think they want to go bowling here. They now 4-6, Savannah. Like we can win this.
And at Baylor next week is winnable. Yep.
Yeah. So, but Colorado, I thought Arizona, they kicked their ass. They've looked pretty good on the road. I think they got a little bit lucky and some breaks against Texas Tech. So this will be a big one, but everything's gotten a little bit better for Colorado. Maybe the defense isn't great, but it's improved. The offensive line is a little bit better. Man, this one's tough for me. I mean, Kansas from the last 2 weeks. For me not to be all over BYU at night, I knew that was a stay off. I didn't bet that game at all, and I loved them the week before, the 2 weeks before that with Kansas. So I'm just saying, if you love Colorado and they've been making you a lot of money, look out here this week. Look out.
Thing I would really be fearful of is Kansas has been a little bit weaker in the secondary than up front defensively against the run. They've been weaker against the pass. And Colorado, like majority of their offense is through the air with Sanders. Yeah. And that's a matchup concern. Could this game maybe get over the total? Because I think Kansas can move the ball a little bit on Colorado. Maybe lean over, but like I said, I think it's difficult to get in front of either of those teams at the moment there.